I have a message for someone, but first, I'd like for you to take a deep breath and ask yourself, is this message for me? If yes, hello. If not, hit the like button, hit the follow button, show some support, and be on your lovely way. And thank you. Who is this message for? Please show me who this is for. Someone that is contemplating something. So perhaps you're confused about something, or you've just been kind of like wanting to see if there's another perspective that you're supposed to be taking on something. Maybe you're wondering if you're missing something. You're someone that is trying to make sure that they have the most fulfilling life, that's got the most like happiness in it. And you know that that comes from within. And so you know that contemplation is something that you have to do for yourself. That perspective shifts are something that you have to take for yourself. Who else is this for? Someone who is very determined and disciplined. You've had things that have been unclear and unjust happen to you, and you are seeking out more truth, more clarity. You found the right place. I'm Paige. I'm a soul wellness guide. This is what I do full time for my life. It's my devoted path to the Most High, and I am fully supported by the beautiful light energies that are around me. I work in the light, for the Most High. Yes, so double fulfillment here. So you are absolutely looking for something that is more fulfilling in your life, and you know that that starts with you. You know that that starts with gratitude. You are someone that knows all of these things already. Well done, by the way. I know life can be really sticky sometimes, and it can be a little bit unclear. In one moment you can feel like you are on, I'm getting chills as I say this, you can feel like you are totally on your path, and then the very next moment you can feel both worthless and unworthy, which sound the same, and yet they feel different. To feel worthless and unworthy, they sound very similar, and yet they feel so different. This too will pass, right? So you're someone that is having trouble seeing what's coming up. You're having a little bit of trouble trusting the journey. The giraffe coming out here in reverse, the 3 of acorns coming out in reverse, which says foresight and expedition on it. So with that, let's see what the message is for you. 3:03 on the timer. We have for this individual, please. Yeah, you may be missing something just ever so slightly. Like there may be like a sign that Spirit keeps trying to bring into you, and like you just haven't gone down that rabbit hole quite enough. If you are looking for more clarity and you feel like you've done everything that you can go to paigehook.com and book with me, and we can gain that clarity for your highest good on whatever it is that is troubling that mind or heart of yours right now, or whatever it is that you're looking to expand in your soul for your highest good. So we have ancestors, polar bear. So this may be something that your ancestors are trying to bring forward to you. Reciprocity, the honeybee coming forward as well. They want me to read the reciprocity one with the honeybee. So I'm going to say that this is something that, like, your ancestor team, this could also be extended out to like someone else that has passed in this lifetime. So it could be like a friend that has passed as well, or maybe a coworker that you were really close with that passed, that's trying to pass on this message. It's not necessarily specifically from an ancestor, but it could be from your ancestral line or someone from this lifetime. The name Alice may be significant for some of you, whether that be Alice in Wonderland or someone's name being Alice. I'm getting in the name Lorraine for me, so and I'm supposed to share that, Lorraine. Honeybee, number 6 in this deck. We must give and take, and if we make a mistake, we must make amends. The earth revolves around reciprocity. To remain balanced and to grow, and as humans are a part of the earth, so this applies to them as well. Learn to work happily with others. It is important to learn to communicate effectively, as there may be a breakdown in communication. This says, the mythos section of this card says, Aristaeus was the son of Cyrene, the huntress, and the god Apollo. It was said that Cyrene was not interested in the traditional womanly things and instead wanted to hunt in the forests and conquer cities. When Aristaeus was born, Apollo gave him to the god Hermes for education. Hermes is an incarnation of Thoth. Some people say Thoth for some people. And what an education it was. The boy got to learn from all the great gods and goddesses he was related to, one of whom was Demeter, the goddess of agriculture. Demeter introduced Aristaeus to the bee maidens, who taught him the art of working with bees. As he grew out of childhood and into a young man, the bees rested in his beard. Such was the love for and trust they had in him. I actually just learned through this book, this Ayurvedic book, that honey and ghee in equal proportions is toxic. Interesting little thing. And then I looked up a research article on it as well, that they did on some rats. It caused elevated changes in the body, as well as skin disorder and hair loss. As an adult, Aristaeus accidentally caused the death of the nymph Eurydice. In their rage and sorrow, her sisters killed every bee that Aristaeus worked with. Aristaeus worked with. He was devastated. He wanted to work with bees again and also make amends, so he consulted the Proteus, who suggested he could honor Eurydice by making sacrifices of 4 bulls and 4 cows. As the bodies lay upon the altar, 8 great swarms of bees took flight from them. It is said all bees come from these 8 swarms. Bees are a social insect that are vital to the world's ecosystem and food production. It is estimated that over 70% of the top 100 food crops that provide 90% of the world's food are bee pollinated. No bees, no food for humans and animals. The magic. How I love bee magic. As a beekeeper, I'm privileged to experience the magic of bees every day, from the way they literally turn sunshine into honey, the way they dance and communicate, and the way they bring life to my garden. Call upon bee magic when you want to improve communication and connection. It is wonderful energy to use when you are attempting to find balance and a proper level of give and take in a relationship or work situation. Bee magic can also be used to stimulate your garden and your creativity. The symbology is bee dance, hive, a man with bees in his beard, bee maidens, and honeycomb. So if any of that has been coming forward recently for you, they want me to pull from this Raven Oracle deck, which I rarely ever use, but I was called to grab it off of my shelf before I started this. There is a little bit more time in this reading. So communication is Mercury, has been coming up a lot as well. The god Mercury, which is the god of communication. So you may want to look into the god Mercury as well. What is the message you want to bring to this individual in front of me? You can also order my Ascending Phoenix Love Series deck through the link in my bio on my Etsy shop. I just released that. It just came in the mail this month. What do we have? Something dead can become food for others. The cut corn, the slaughtered beast. Respect what has died and help to transform it by ingesting it with awareness and thanks. Let the wheel of life keep turning. I like how that comes back to food again. You may need to just let this one flow, is what I'm hearing. Let this one flow and roll with it. I love you.